Good morning, it's Saturday, so it's time to get busy. First breakfast, then we are going to the beach, but not to sit on the beach, we are going to clean the beach. We are going for a beach cleanup, because the beach is dirty sometimes. Nice.
Let's sit there. Wow, it's really heavy, you know?
Within minutes, huh? That's our breakfast spot today. Egg McMuffins. But while the girls are getting out of the car, which takes them 1 hour, I have to go to nearby Tesco. Because this is what happened to my flip-flops. So instead of buying new ones, because I really don't like buying new stuff, I'm just gonna buy super glue and fix it. It's mine. Time to eat some Egg McMuffins. Like new. Ooh, yummy. And then you get a Thai rice soup, khao tom, for Hannah. Ice, ice, baby, pressure. So we arrived at the beach that we're gonna be cleaning up today. This is called Bang Tao Beach. And yeah, beach cleanups are a regular thing here in Phuket. Different businesses, schools, restaurants, organizations organize those regularly. There's something happening almost every week. People gather on the beach and they do different stuff. Like today there was a yoga session at the beach, sometimes there's other things, and then they clean the beach up. We are invited as a school, as Gecko School, to join, so me and Jasmine and Hannah came, and I think that other parents might come, or maybe some teachers will see. This, by the way, is the second longest beach in all of Phuket. It goes all the way from there with this beautiful stretch of beach all the way up there. Beach cleanup is done, and now we are on our way to Phuket town for two reasons. One, I hope to finally pick up my motorbike from the mechanics. I left it there like a month ago or maybe longer, and I just never had time during the week to go and pick it up. So it's Saturday, almost 5 p.m, so I don't know if it's open still, we'll see. And second, we are going to one of our favorite places in Phuket and in Phuket town, a little tea house called Unforgettable that I will show you in a moment. And we have a bottle full of 91 fuel for my bike, because they said at the mechanic that they cannot even fill up my bike with fuel. Ridiculous. Yeah, the mechanic is open, but I don't see my bike. We'll see. Sarigap, GTO? Kawasaki GTO? Check out. I'm in the Kawasaki store in Phuket town. It's full of Kawasaki bikes, but none of them is my bike. I wish one of these was my bike, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Which one would you buy? I don't really like this Versus. Yeah, probably this one, ER6N. This is the first big bike that I ever rode back in Poland. A friend let me ride it for like 10 minutes. In this 10 minutes I almost killed myself twice, but it was still amazing. And I got hooked up on bikes. Now I drive this little thing. I never had a big bike because I simply have no money to buy it, but that's a dream that's gonna come true one day. So they did find my bike. The bike has been here for like a month, and of course they have to screw some screws on the day that I come 5 minutes before the shop closes. It's ridiculous. I'm very disappointed in this place. The bike was here, like I say, at least a month, and they basically did nothing. They didn't even check it. They just said, oh, there was no fuel, so that's why it couldn't ride. Which is not true. There was no fuel because the fuel leaks, the gears are screwed up, and the whole thing is just rattling and old. I wish the mechanic would just take care of it, like fix everything. That's what I asked them. They fixed nothing. It feels so good to be back on this bike. I hate it because it's old and it breaks down all the time, but I love it because it's mine and it's been with me for 5 years now, and it has a lot of character. And a Buddha. The people at the Kawasaki shop not only didn't fix my bike, they also lost my key. Luckily, this is in a position that allows me to start the bike, just kickstart it. That's the only way to start this bike, to kickstart it. But I don't have the key to open up this fuel thing, so I cannot add fuel, and it's empty. Like, there is a little fuel, the 1 liter that I put from the plastic bottles. They somehow opened it at the mechanic, but I stupidly closed it and then left. So I'm on my way home, and I'm afraid I might not make it. We will see. If this stops in the middle of nowhere again, then I don't know what to do. Anyways, instead of going to one of our favorite places in Phuket, the coffee place, the tea place, which was unfortunately closed, we ended up in one of my least favorite places in Phuket. This is called Premium Outlet, and it's supposedly a cheaper place to buy clothes and all this stuff, but in reality I don't think it's any cheaper than any other place in this island. I don't like coming here, yet here I am. That's just me leaving the outlet. Yes, we are already done with our shopping. Jasmine spent 500 baht and bought 3 things, so I guess this place actually can be cheap once in a while. 500 baht is around, I don't know, $15 for 3 things. I think it's okay. And another good news is that it turns out that we can open this fuel thing with any key. So I just used Jasmine's car key to open it. So if I do run out of fuel, I can fill it up. Have I run out of fuel? Make a guess. Vote A if you think I did run out of fuel, and vote B if you think I didn't. If I were you, I would vote A. Of course I ran out of fuel. And of course in the middle of nowhere, in the worst possible place where there's absolutely no petrol stations around. And I had to push my bike. But this being Thailand, I had to push my bike for maybe 50 meters. After 50 meters, couple on a motorbike, on a scooter, stopped, and they pushed me all the way up to the fuel station, petrol station. Here, what they do, when somebody's on a bike and they see somebody whose bike is broken, they will push you. They will just use one of their legs, and they will push the bike by putting the foot on your exhaust pipe or somewhere else on the bike, just to keep you going. And that's what happened to me, and it felt great. I always fell back in love in Thailand whenever these things happen. Whenever people show me some sort of kindness without expecting anything in return. So yeah, the bike is fueled up and running, and we are back home and finishing Saturday on this happy note.